Children, please put yourself on the mic. I suppose you have put yourself on listen only mode. You're requested to put yourself on the mic, please. Children, we'll start the session in a couple of minutes. We are just waiting for your friends to join. No, you just have to log out and log in for us. You can go into mic mode. You just have to log out, change your browser, and then log in so that you'll get it. Good evening, Yashika. Okay. For us, that's okay. If you have tried and you have not got it, that's okay. Don't worry. Yashika, good evening. Children, if all of you can hear me clearly, please type a yes in the chat box. Please type a yes in the chat box if all of you can hear me clearly. Great. That's good. Nice. Children, give me one more minute. We'll start the class. I welcome you all to the class today. And we'll be continuing with where we have left in the previous class. I'll try to finish this off and we'll start ratio and proportion today. I think Neha is supposed to join us, I suppose. Vinay, can I go ahead?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you, Vinay. So, children, this is what we have seen in the previous class. 1 into a by b is equal to a by b into 1, that is equal to a by b. And I was telling you, right? 1 divided by a by b. So when 1 divided by a by is there, what will happen here? So this becomes nothing but 1 divided by a by b. So when this goes in the numerator, children, this becomes 1 into b by a. So that is where we get this 1 divided by a by b is b by a. And a by b divided by 1 is, this is obvious, right? In this case, what is happening? A by b is being divided by 1. So this becomes a by b only. So this remains a by b. Because when 1 goes in the numerator, it again becomes 1 by 1, isn't it, children? And whenever we were talking about multiplicative inverse, I think we saw this example, isn't it? 5 by 2 into 2 by 5 is equal to 1. So if you see 5 by 2, multiplicative inverse of 5 by 2 is 2 by 5. This is the multiplicative inverse of 5 by 2. So when we multiply both of them, the answer should be 1. The same way, if I give you 2 by 5, 2 by 5's multiplicative inverse will be 5 by 2. And the most important point that we have to note here is 0. 0 does not have a multiplicative inverse. So this is the main point that we need to note here. Children, please type a yes in the chat box if you have understood these things. Please type a yes in the chat box. So to explain this statement, 0 does not have a multiplicative inverse. Now what it means is if I have a number 0, now 0 is nothing but 0 by 1, children. Now the inverse of this will be 1 by 0, isn't it? So this number does not exist for us. This number does not exist for us. So therefore they say 0 does not have a multiplicative inverse. So that is what we have here. Yashika, are we clear? Okay, great. We are moving on. So children, we were supposed to solve this question. So can you try this for a minute, please, before we go ahead with this question? Please try this question for a minute. I'll help you out. So this question has 2 parts to it. This is the first part that we have. So please try to solve it part by part so that it is easy for us to understand. Good evening, Neha.
Good evening, sir. Did I miss anything?
No. I just was revising the previous slide. We are supposed to start from this only, right?
Okay, sir. Is this a new question?
Yeah, it is a new question, yes. So children, observe me here now. Let us try to solve this question. Now, if you see, this is 4 ones are, and this is 4 fours are. Same way, this is 3 ones and this is 3 twos. So I have 2 by 4 into x is equal to 50. So this is 2 ones, this is 2 twos. And when this 2 goes the other side, my x will become, children, 50 into 2. That is equal to 100. Children, are we clear till here?
But
Yes?
I have a question that I understood everything, but 2 by 4 you did it as 4 as 2, but what did you do about the 2?
So 2 will go to the other side. Cross multiplication. This is 2 ones, 2 twos, isn't it? Yeah. So this is one part of the question. We got the value of x, children. The value of x is 100. Now, if the off is there, off means multiplication here, children. Off means multiplication. That's the reason I've replaced off with multiplication. Now 5 by 3 divided by 5, this is nothing but 5 by 3 by 5 by 1. Now children, when this 5 by 1 will go up, this becomes 5 by 3 into 1 by 5. This is what we have done in the last class, isn't it, children? So the value of this is 1 by 3 because 5 and 5 will get cancelled. Now children, what we have, 1 by 3 into y. Off means y, I said. So 1 by 3 into y is 60. So now this 3 goes the other side. So y will become, children, 60 into 3. So that is equal to 180. So this is the value of y we have. And children, here they ask for the value of x by y, or x divided by y is nothing but x by y. So x by y is equal to, let me write it clearly, x by y is equal to 100 divided by 180. So for 180 and 100, children, the common factor is, if I take 20 as the common factor, so this is 20 5s are 100 and this is 29s are 180. So this becomes 5 by 9. So the value of x by y is 5 by 9. That is the answer. Children, are we clear here? Please type a yes in the chat box. Great. How about Anjali, Fawaz, Yashika? Great. Okay, children, we are moving on. So what is the answer for this, children? 7 by 7 minus 5 by 7 is? Very good. Neha has given the answer. So children, we have a common denominator here. So I write the common denominator as it is, and 7 minus 5 will become, this is 2 by 7. So this was very simple. Javed was given 5 by 7 of a basket of oranges. What fraction was left in the basket? Children, take a minute and try this question, please. Yeah. Very good, Neha. Very nice. So children, whenever a question like this is given, we always take the total parts as one, or you can write it as, here it is because here we have 5 by 7. Fine. Okay, I'll put it this way. Children, whenever we have something, okay, we always take the total parts as 1. Now here what he's saying is 5 by 7 was given. So that means what? The remaining will be 1 minus 5 by 7. Now why we take 1 as the total parts is, 1 is nothing but you take any fraction, okay, the maximum value of the fraction will always be, I mean, if we talk about a proper fraction will always have a value less than 1. We always take the total part as 1, and here he is asking for the fraction of oranges that was left in the basket. So we do 1 minus 5 by 7. It is something like, I'll just give you an example here. For suppose if I have something like a box here. So if I divide this box into 7 parts, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for suppose. Here it is supposed to be equal, but I'm just drawing it randomly. So what is here is Javed was given. So out of 7 parts, 5 parts were given. That means what? If I shade 5 parts, children, how many parts are remaining? Children, out of 7 parts, if I shade 5 parts, how many are remaining here? Please type in the answer. 2 parts are remaining, isn't it? So you can convert this question into something like this. If I have 7 parts, 7 equal parts, if 5 parts are shaded, the number of parts left is 2. Now, how do you write it in fraction? You write this as 2 by 7. So you write it as 2 by 7. So that is how you take it. Is that okay, children? Can we move on? Yes? Okay, great. Children, try this now. Multiply and reduce to lowest form. Convert into a mixed fraction. Please type the answers in the chat box once you're done. Anjali, I don't get any response from you, Anjali. Please participate in the class. Children, are we done with this? No, you can. Okay, 1 minute. Please go ahead. Yeah, no problem. So, children, if you observe this question, now, if you observe this question, I have a 1 below the 7. So, whenever there's multiplication, what do we do, children? We multiply the numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So, I have this as 21 by 5. Now, how do I convert it into a mixed fraction? So, children, what we do? We write 5 in the divisor, 21 in the dividend. Now, if I go for division, this is 5 4s are 20. That becomes, the remainder becomes 1. Now, children, how do we write this? 21 by 5 is nothing but 4 is the quotient. As I told you in the previous class, 1 is in the remainder, and this becomes 5 in the divisor. So, children, can you try the second one now? Can you try the second one now? This is how we do it. Neha, is it clear now, Neha? Okay, great. Yeah.
Well, actually, I got till 21 by 5. Then I thought it will be wrong if I continue. So I thought the method.
Okay, no problem. Children, finish this. Sir, you're getting glitching for me. Children, my voice is not clear to you guys. It's clear, right? Screen is all clear, children. Screens are all clear. Okay, great. Anjali, just check up with your connection. So, children, what is the answer for the second one? Very good. Yeah, that's good. So, children, what we do here? Multiply the numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So we have 8 by 3.
It's 2 by 3.
Very good, Yashika. Yes. And then we go for the division. So this is 3 2s are 6. So I have 2 in the remainder. So now I write this as 2 is there in the quotient. So 2 will be my integral part. And then I have 2 in the remainder. And then I have 3 in the denominator. So this is how we do it. Children, moving on. Yeah. Ela read 25 pages out of a book containing 100 pages. Lalita read 2 by 5th of the same book. Who read less? Interesting question this is. Children, please try this question. Neha, you're not reading the question properly, Neha. Please be patient. Don't be in a hurry to give me the answer. Chanjali is asking me, is it okay? How about Yashika?
Lalita.
Yashika. Lalita read less. Lalita read less.
Read more. Lalita read more, yes.
So, but the question is who read less? So who read less?
Ela.
Yeah, the answer is Ela. So children, how do we do this? Lalit, see, Ela read 25 pages of the book containing 100 pages. Okay. Lalita read 2/5.
Sir?
Yashika, yes, Yashika.
Yeah, I divided 100 into 5 parts.
Okay.
So each part has 20 pages. Each part is 20.
Very good. Very good.
And then I took 2 parts of it, which is 40.
Very good.
Ela read 25 pages and Lalita read 40. So Lalita read more and Ela read less.
See, Yashika, you are supposed to read the question and answer. He said who read less, right?
Yeah. So I said Lalita read more and Ela
we are
read
not talking
less.
about. So you should just say Ela read less. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
We are not supposed to confuse ourselves. So children, the other way of doing it is Lalita read 2 by 5th of the same book. So what we do? We multiply 2 by 5 into 100, isn't it? So I have 5 ones. This is 5 20s. And 20 into 2 becomes 40. So the number of pages is read by Lalita is 40. Now who read less? It is Ela who read less, isn't it? So that is the answer.
So I did division, not
That's,
multiplication.
that's okay. You just need to make sure that you should know this method also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So then moving on to the next one. Fine. So I'll put up the next chapter now. So we will start with ratio and proportion.